Simon & Schuster Australia presents Cartel by Matt Rogers. Narrated by Tony Alvarez. 1. Tijuana, Mexico, June 23, 2007. Joaquin Ramos shifted his grip on the steel baton. A fat droplet of blood fell from the tip of the weapon and splashed onto the dirty concrete floor. In the sudden quiet of the humid warehouse basement, the impact made a distinctive plink. He glanced down at the crimson ball and spat in its direction. The man across from him whimpered from his seated position, hunched over in defeat. The chair he rested on had been carried down from the derelict interior above their heads. Its frame was still coated in dust and muck. No one had used this place in years. What was once a thriving maquiladora factory that imported foreign parts and assembled them for future export now lay dormant. Ramos touched the steel club to the man's bloody forehead and pushed him gently into an upright position. "What were you doing on my property?" he said for the third time. "Come on, Joaquin," the man whimpered. "We grew up together, cabron." Ramos cocked his head. It was true. He had spent many years working terrible jobs alongside the whimpering mess sitting across from him, which meant he understood the informal use of the word cabron. Such a term could be misconstrued in other parts of the Spanish-speaking world. He took the tip of the baton off the man's sweaty forehead and jabbed it into the ball of his throat, pinning him uncomfortably against the chair back. "You will talk to me like a businessman, not a friend. That's what this discussion is." "Okay. What were you doing on my property?" Ramos had found the man snooping around the unkempt perimeter of one of his processing facilities. He had spent many painstaking months setting up the site in total secrecy, and given the man's rumored ties to one of the rival cartels in Tijuana, Ramos was taking no chances. He knew the man's name due to their past shared experiences, yet he refused to think it or speak it. It was better to treat him as a soulless piece of meat, given what might have to transpire if certain unpleasant details were uncovered over the course of the interrogation. A thick glob of saliva and blood dripped from the corner of the man's lips and splattered across the seat between his legs. Ramos grimaced and rolled up the sleeves of his sweat-soaked shirt, revealing meaty forearms covered in weather-beaten brown skin. His riches had not come without a certain level of elbow grease. "You going to answer?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?